Those of you who have been working closely with me lately know that I've been expanding around the ideas of flow, force, and stagnance, and how these things truly affect us, and how it is that we can become a part of these natural things in a way that allow balance rather than destruction. What I've learned in observation is that stagnance becomes death because life is perpetually moving. And when we stop moving, we begin to die. And so stagnance is our true enemy, the true evil. And so being with that idea of being too still, causing a problem. Then also being with the idea that sometimes in order to break loose from the stagnance, we need force. However, too much force also is destructive. And so it's finding this balance where we are able to step from the stagnance back into the flow without creating so much force that we're literally ripping our physicalities apart. How can we create this space? How can we focus on things in a way that feed the collective consciousness, that feed our own healing, instead of this constant state of stagnance and then force, stagnance and then force? There's so much destruction happening here. There's another way. There's a more compassionate way that allows perpetual motion, that creates healing, that creates life energy. I've been sitting here and I've been watching boats go by with motors, and I've watched folks go by on rafts, and I've watched folks go by on kayaks. And it seems as though the folks on the kayaks have the greatest tools. Folks on the boats with the motors, they're moving the fastest, but they're creating the most disturbance in the environment. Folks on the rafts are relaxed until the flow takes them somewhere they don't want to go, and then they have to work extra hard to get back to where they want to be. The folks in the kayak are working with the flow, with the tools that they have, with their paddles, and in each moment they're determining how to steer their vessel and stay in flow without disturbing other people with their very, very loud motors, and disturbing the environment at the same time, creating chaos so that they can make a movement for themselves. It's about present moment movement. What is the right amount of movement? What is the balance between stagnance and force? What respects the natural flow? And what is just disturbing and off-putting, not only to others, but to the natural balance of things? Just because you're in a hurry doesn't make it okay for you to disturb everything around you. Just because you're ready for it to be different doesn't mean it's okay for you to be destructive or uncaring. And kindness and caring doesn't necessarily mean doing what someone else wants you to do. Instead, it's making the proper movement at the right times that keeps you exactly on course and doesn't knock anyone else off their course. That's the key. Be the kayak. Don't make yourself work too hard, and don't hurt others because you're not willing to give your part and you want the easy way out. Be the kayak. Be in control of each moment. Be present. Be compassionate. Be mindful. Heal. And heal what's around you. Namaste.